Hey everyone, welcome back to Figure Form 45. Today, we've got something incredibly special for all you DC fans out there. We're diving into the world of Gotham City with a closer look of two of the most anticipated releases from McFarlane DC Multiverse line, Lucius Fox and the Tumbler. Alright, first things first, let's check out the packaging. Right at the front of the box, you're greeted with some amazing comic art of Lucius Fox alongside the iconic Bat Tumbler. It really sets the tone and gets you excited about what's inside. You can also spot a box crate at the bottom of Lucius Fox's legs. I guess it's a hint that we might find some cool accessories inside. Nice touch, McFarlane. And of course, there's the Dark Knight Trilogy logo reminding us that this black tank made its first legendary appearance in those films. For those of you wondering about the size, it's clearly stated at the bottom right corner. It's 18 inches or 45.7 centimeter of pure awesomeness. At the top, you'll notice a picture of the actual product pose, just like the comic art on the front. It's a nice touch that gives you a preview of what to expect inside. At the back is a picture of Lucius Fox and the Tumbler with the canopy open, and they also have a picture here specifically saying that this Bat Tumbler has seats for two figures. At the bottom is a black and white drawing of the Bat Tumbler with the specific instruction on where you should press it in order to open the canopy. And finally, both sides shows the same, the Dark Knight Trilogy logo and Lucius Fox and Tumbler, The Dark Knight, which I think is the first movie where the Bat Tumbler appeared. The packaging itself is sturdy and well designed, ensuring that everything inside is kept safe and in pristine condition. Now let's crack this open and dive into the details. Pure nostalgia. That's exactly what I felt the moment I got this vehicle and figure out of the box. Ever since I heard the cops exclaim, "It's a black tank," when I first watched The Dark Knight in theaters, I've dreamed of having a skilled models of this vehicle that Batman can ride. And now here it is, a dream come true. McFarlane has truly outdone themselves by digging deep into this franchise and bringing us not just the characters, but also the iconic vehicles. This Tumbler is everything I hope for and more. The attention to detail is phenomenal, and it really captures the essence of the Dark Knight movie. Thank you, McFarlane, for making this a reality for fans like me. This is more than just a collectible. It's a piece of cinematic history that I can now proudly display. Let's take a closer look at all the amazing pictures. Let's start with Lucius Fox Figure. I have to say it's a smart move by McFarlane to pair support characters with iconic vehicles. This strategy not only boosts the value of the support characters, but also makes them exclusive to high-end products, like in this case, the Bat Tumbler. Now I'm pretty sure there's some reuse in this figure. It looks like parts might be from the bank robber Joker or Constantine. But the real standout in this figure is the head sculpt. They absolutely nailed the actor's likeness, making this figure a true representation of Lucius Fox. Now, when it comes to articulation, it has the standard McFarlane points of articulation, which is impressive for a character in a suit. You can still get a good range of poses, which is great for display or action scenes. Now let's take a closer look at the accessories that comes with Lucius Fox. As usual, McFarlane includes the standard base and an art card with a short biography, which are always nice touches for collectors. Lucius Fox also comes with two alternate hands, giving you some option for different poses. There's there's this mysterious device is holding right out of the box. It's a rectangular black item with no details. Maybe it's some kind of remote or some kind of gadget, but it's a bit of a mystery to me. Then there's another larger rectangular black item, again with no details. I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be, but it adds to the intrigue of the figure. And finally, there is this crate. It is hollow at the bottom, but if you open the top, there's this detail which basically the utility belt and Batman's other weapons inside. Uh, this is a good diorama item for toy photography. It adds a lot of context and possibilities for your scenes. Overall, the accessories included with Lucius Fox are a nice addition, especially the crate with Batman's gear. It enhances the playability and display option for this figure. The Lucius Fox figure is a fantastic addition to any collection. It's a perfect blend of detail, articulation, and exclusivity, making it a must-have for fans of the Dark Knight Trilogy. Now, let's move on to the main event, the Bat Tumbler. Wow. Before I start with a detailed review, let me just spend some time just appreciating how big and majestic this vehicle is. First thing I want to point out is that the Bat Tumbler, compared to the Keaton Batmobile, is more in scale with the 7-inch action figure, because I think the main reason is that the Keaton Batmobile for me is a little undersized because, first of all, it should have been a two-seater. which is what is done here, which is why I think it is more in scale to the McFarlane 7-inch figures. Now to open it up, there is this button here. You just need to press it and that opens the canopy. The canopy actually has clear gray glasses that are see-through. Now inside, as I said, it is actually a two-seater. So there's the driver's seat, and then this is where the passenger could be. Now the I think this is supposed to be some kind of a laptop or computer. So there's detail there. That's a good touch. And then in the case of this one, there's also that detail. The only thing that I noticed that, well, if you are really a perfectionist to detail, I think that the this chair are not really that high. They will be driving with their legs fully straight, which is weird. Let me just throw it to you. Here is what I'm trying to say. So basically, they will be sitting with their legs straight like this, which is really not realistic. But well, let's face it. For a retail vehicle that is that is not really more on the premium side, I think that is okay. And when you close the canopy, I don't know, the glass are grayish and a little frosted. I think that's what I can say, frosted. So you cannot really see the figures inside. If you have LED lights, maybe you can put one there in order to put some light and make the figures appear. Anyway, for me, it is already a good thing that actually the two figures can actually fit here. So that's a big improvement for McFarlane. Another thing I want to point out, since this Batmobile doesn't include a Batman figure, the Christian Bale Batman that you should have is the one with the should be the one with the cloth cape. In my case, I got this from a seller that basically retailed the six-pack Batman. So basically, he sold them individually. He sold the Batman individually, and luckily I was able to get this one and the Pattinson Batman, but I was not able to get the Val Kilmer Batman, because now that the Batman Forever wave is shown, I think that the six-pack Batman Forever version is better because of that metallic blue finish. Anyway, going back to this, you cannot use the Christian Bale Batman with the plastic cape here, obviously. So you should be at least have the six-pack Batman figure, the one from the six-pack Batman figure, or I think the platinum version of that skydive Batman, Hong Kong skydive Batman, which have a wired cape. Now my problem with this six-pack Batman is that it doesn't have an alternate hands to hold this. So I think what I'm gonna do here is that I'm just gonna get this hands from the Hong Kong skydive Batman and put it to him so that he can steer the wheel. Before I close the canopy, let me just show to you one more time the how the internal looks like. So there's two chairs, and then there's the and the computer. I love the fact that they did not uh, use a glossy finish this time on this vehicle. They use some kind of well, if you're a Gundam builder like me, I'll call it. I don't actually call it a matte finish. It's more like a I don't satin finish, somewhere between a matte and a glossy finish. But I think it works. So the at the back, just give me a second. This is a really big vehicle. At the back, there's that single booster, and then he has these four huge soft rubber wheels, which are connected together. So all fours move the same. They are all connected like that. Then they added some. I like the fact that they added some gold color to, I don't know, to add some color to instead of making it pure black. So I love that one, and then I love this one that added some gold color there. Then there's also this. So that's a good that's a nice touch, just to add some details on the Batmobile instead of making it just pure black. Then one last final thing that I love that they did here is that they panel line it with this silver paint, making it look like it's been used, giving it a wear and tear look. So it's there, then there. Yeah, I love that decision that McFarlane did. I think it is what made the detail of this bat tumbler pop. It's that silver panel lining. Not sure if you can see it there. Well, guys, overall, I'm very satisfied with this bat tumbler. It is definitely a very good addition to my collection. In the end, McFarlane's Lucius Fox and Tumbler are more than just an addition to my collection. They are part of cinema that have touched generations. Whether you're a die-hard Batman fan or just someone who appreciates finely crafted figures, this release is a must-have. So, what are your thoughts on Lucius Fox and the Tumbler? Are they on your must-have list? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more awesome reviews and content. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay strong, and keep collecting.